So today we're going to take a trip to the beach using Tesla FSD Beta 10.2. What my thinking is, we're going to get on the highway, get off the highway, get to the beach, get to like a parking lot, and then after that I want to take a trip to this one-way bridge. Basically only one car can be on it at once, and there's stop signs on both sides, so I think that's kind of an interesting test for FSD Beta. I'm not even sure if it would be able to see the stop signs at the very end of the bridge. I don't know. We'll see. But the car just got over by itself because the interstate is up here. We're going to be transitioning from FSD Beta to just the normal autopilot stack, because that's just how it works right now. That was very good. I'll be honest though, like, as I have not gotten used to it yet, I'm still kind of tense at every turn. But so far it's doing good. It's speeding up nicely to get on the interstate. Nice. There was a truck kind of behind us, but it was nothing that would have caused an issue. So now we are on the interstate. As you can see, the visualization looks like the old normal autopilot visualization. So nothing is new here. I am going to lower my speed limit down though to the speed limit, because our exit is coming up in 0.5 miles. Okay. That was good. The car automatically got over, even though we could have stayed in the other lane, because this is like one of those things where you have the option, but you know, whatever. And now we're back on the FSD Beta stack. Okay, I disengaged, not because anything was suspicious, but like the speed was just a little bit too fast for me. And like I turned the speed down and it wasn't really cooperating, you know? But I'm gonna turn it back on now. This is like the most I've done around people. Like, keep that in mind. And I'm going to get over manually because I see arrows up in front of us. I'm sure FSD Beta would have handled it, but you never know. And there's this stupid person right next to me, like, clearly they see it. Like, what is wrong with you? Yeah, people are dumb. Like, I'm not sure why they were having such trouble with that. They really cut through that like that? Okay, whatever, do your thing. So far this ride has been good. Like, we've gone about 20 miles. There hasn't been any thing catastrophic where I needed to take over. I did, like I said, I did disengage at that light, because the way if it's not like stopping how I'm used to, like how I personally drive, which is like very defensive and careful, I get a little bit anxious. I'm sure it would have stopped, but I just didn't feel comfortable. So far we're good. And here's a red light up here. Like, that was perfect. That did not give me any form of anxiety. Like, very slow and natural. Love it. So the one thing that kind of blows my mind, I have all these cars around me, and like none of them have any clue that I'm testing like state of the art software, like that's driving itself, stopping at lights, turning, braking, everything. Like, people have no idea what's coming, which is kind of amazing. And the fact that like my car can see everything like this, and see, that was like a yellow light that was like kind of last minute, and it stopped beautifully. Like, I think the Tesla Vision update is better than, you know, how it was before. Hey, there's a Model Y. Hello. Did you take that turn FSD Beta? It reacts instantly to the green light, like faster than the person next to me. It's perfect. Okay, we got a red light up here. But then there's also people kind of like stuck out. No. It was a Tesla sticking out too. Okay. Time to go. It's being a little sus. Okay. Whew. Yeah, the intersection was a little bit suspicious, but we're good. So right now we are in Nokomis, Florida, if you are curious, and we're about to go to the North Jetty Beach. So we're going to be coming up to the water soon, and we're going to go over a bridge and like down some kind of like suspicious dirt roads. See, I didn't like that. I lowered the speed and it doesn't respond fast enough. So like, it would have been fine taking that turn like that, but like, I'm not going to just test it for the sake of testing it. Maybe it doesn't respond to changes if it's something drastic. I don't know. Same thing with the stoplight directly off the interstate. Like, I was lowering the speed and it wasn't responding instantaneously like you would expect. Okay, so we got a person on a bike up here and a truck. So I'm a little bit suspicious of him. The Tesla is getting over. That's amazing. Nice. Like, the Tesla went over the lines a little bit because the bicyclist. Super good. I would have personally probably gone over like halfway in the middle of the lines, but that was great. Like, that was more like mathematically handled. I don't know what word to use, but yeah, that was good. Okay, we're coming up to a stop sign, and we're going to be taking a right. There is a pedestrian crossing, but they're long gone. The Tesla's taking it very slow. That would have been a, I disengaged because the wheel was being weird. Like, I accidentally disengaged, but then like a car flashed someone through, so I went as well. Ain't no way the Tesla would have managed that. Did that person just open up their door? I think so. Okay. Sorry, people behind me, but you know, that was a weird turn. It was a little bit strange. They were about to cross the road. These people are like on my side. Freaking BMW. I'm going to engage it back. Yeah, it's just these like, the roads with no lines, I'm suspicious because the Tesla kind of hugs the middle a little bit. And then people kind of hug the middle a little bit too, so I like to be way over. And then like it gets interesting because sometimes there's like landscapers and stuff or whatever, as you can see right here. We did slow down just like automatically. Or no, did we? I don't know. But that was good. See, here's like a truck and a car coming. It got over, okay. It got over. Okay, but I want to turn right here myself, so I turned it off. Okay, so I got out and explored the beach for just a minute or two. The water was nice. A little bit, it had like a tint of brown. There's still some problems with red tide, I believe. Okay, but now, the main point of this trip, I want to go to that one-way bridge and see how it behaves. Okay? The water is so pretty to the left. I wish I could pull out my phone and show you, but you cannot use your phone while driving, especially using FSD Beta. Oh, it's so pretty. I'd be tempted to like do a U-turn in the middle of the road just to show you. You might be able to see it like out of here. Can you see it a little? I'm sure you can. Enjoy. This turn is too wild. Like, This area right here, I swear, like billionaires have to live here. Look at these houses, and they're right on the beach. Come on. I wonder if they own Tesla shares. I need to go knock on their door. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the view. I'm just taking it slow. We're going 15 miles an hour. This is my first time with FSD Beta here, you know? So I'm just being careful. There's a truck coming. I don't think the Tesla knows what to think about like all of the shrubbery right by the road. It doesn't seem very confident in getting over. Because yeah, it's like the Tesla thinks it's going to hit something if it gets over. So I think that's why it's a little bit unsure of what to do. Okay, so we are 0.9 miles away from this infamous one-way bridge I keep talking about. I'm excited to test it out. I've tested out this area as much as I want to right now. I personally don't even like driving here normally because there's no lines. It's pretty narrow in some spots. There's a lot of turns. And then there's like landscapers and people like that blocking your way. So you're literally like guessing if you're going to run into somebody. You're like basically Jesus take the wheel the whole time. But yeah, it's doing okay. It's just cars. It needs to get over earlier. Okay, so we're at the one-way bridge right here. There is a stop sign. The car can see it. I'm curious what it's going to do, though. It's taking the bridge fine, but it seemed like it wanted to go when the car was coming, because there's no like, the stop sign is impossible to see because it's across the bridge and it's facing the other car. So like that's like one of those things that's like kind of suspicious. I'm not sure. That's like one of those super weird edge cases, you know? Okay, you know what? We might as well just make this our beach day. Let's go to another beach. So let's go from Nokomis to Inglewood. So we're going to go to Stump Pass Beach in Inglewood. The way I almost thought I was going to run that red light, like it handled that perfectly. Like it handled it like how I would handle it. Like I was waiting for the Tesla to like slam its brakes, but it did that good. It did turn red like when we were in the intersection, but we were kind of already in it. So I'm not sure from a legal standpoint, but it handled it how I would handle it, if that means anything. So I was being a little suspicious of that trailer because it's not visualized on the screen, but the Tesla did leave some space, more than usual. So clearly the Tesla can see the trailer. So just because it's not visualized doesn't mean it won't stop. So one thing I'll say, FSD Beta makes it way easier just to use these autopilot standard features on a normal city road, because we don't have to confirm through the green lights. It can understand the world around it better. So even though we're not turning left or right, it works better and it stops at lights better, you know? And it didn't like that vehicle coming out. But can you blame it? So I was just thinking I should get over, and it's getting over. So that was good. So that was a mile in advance that it got over. It did it fast too. Okay, we're taking an exit. Beautiful. We are coming up to a bridge. Two-way bridge though, so we're good. The lines kind of disappeared though. Like, where are you, lines? Okay. Now we take a left up here. It's like a three-way stop sign, I believe. Three-way stop. Yeah, so we're good. We are good to turn, Tesla. Whenever you're ready. That was a little suspicious. Like, we were you know what I'm saying. It was a little suspicious. Okay, so this is basically like the other beach area where it's, you know, kind of like calm, secluded. But the benefit of this beach is that it's basically lined the whole way. So it's way easier for FSD Beta. It knows where the lines are. It knows where it should be. It knows where the other cars should be. There's really no hesitations. Oop, oop, oop. Are you gonna stop? This is good. There's a car. Whoa. Holy shit, it wanted to get over right there. I was impressed for a second, but it wanted to like get back into the cars. Like, you know? It was doing so good. Pretty beach. The line's kind of gone. And the Tesla is reacting like it's gone because the wheel's being weird. Okay. It's funny feeling the Tesla react to those weeds. Like a normal driver would not be that bothered by them, but the Tesla's kind of like going back and forth. Which, I mean, it's probably preferable that you don't have weeds scrape your car, so that's good. Okay, so we got some road work ahead. So I'm gonna drop my speed to the speed limit. Probably a little bit lower. There's no one behind me, so why not? Okay, there's someone just like walking in the middle of the road. Now I'm curious if, I assume the car would have stopped. Like, I stopped myself because they were telling me to, and there's people in the road. So it no doubt would have stopped. That would have been cool. I wish I didn't take over. We do have to make a right turn up here. Yeah, the turn lane started right here, and it wasn't going, or it wasn't getting over. So I kind of took over. But it's green. Okay, I'm going, because the light was turning yellow. So yeah, that was my ride to the beach. The ride to the beach itself went great. Like, we had, even with my like super conservative safe driving, I think we had 2 disengagements. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? They said corrective steering. Nah. Okay. So I didn't want to freaking trust it. So like I said, I take stuff very carefully. So on the first beach, to recap, I disengaged once when it wasn't slowing down to my liking. And then the second disengagement was when traffic was kind of sticking out and I didn't want to hit another fellow Tesla. And then other than that, when we're driving along the beach, the biggest disengagements were me just not being comfortable with the Tesla kind of driving in the middle of the road, when I would have been way over the second I saw that car. The Tesla kind of wasn't, which I think it does react kind of when it needs to, not like super proactively. Also too, like, all the grass and bushes on the side of the road had some issues. Okay, so I have autopilot off. I'm driving manually right now. I like to decompress from my testing and drive manually, just so I don't forget how to. But yeah, so let me know what you thought about that. What do you want me to try next? What did you think of my driving? You know, did I disengage too quickly? You know, what would you have done differently? Where should I go? You know, where should I go next? What should I test out? All right, guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like this video, and then also subscribe to my channel, because I will obviously be making more FSD beta videos in the future. Have a good day. Bye.